What's up, lads? Welcome back to another episode of my Byzantium playthrough. If anybody is still there and remaining after the previous fiascos associated with this series, I'm overblowing things a little bit, but regardless, I'm determined and motivated to get back on track here. And we did end last episode with actually obtaining another merchant by implementing the East Indian Trading Company or West Indian Trading Company, I don't even know. But regardless, surprisingly, to me, it looks like the best use of our merchant is actually going to be in Persia right now. There's just so much wealth here. Because of our ridiculous influence, we can see that in other areas, so much of the wealth is just coming through naturally. And in other areas where we have massive influence, there's just not that much wealth overall. This guy is doing his job pulling from Alexandria and hoping once we core up this province, for example, that our influence in Alexandria will increase as we, core up the land that we've taken, but the center of trade in particular. And yeah, Persia is just so damn bloody wealthy. So we're going to be chucking, because anything that reaches Constantinople, we basically accept everything, or collect everything. With that being said, guys, right here is a nice use with no allies of us to be able to actually spend some admin here really quickly, integrating this guy, which will also increase our influence in the Persian trading region, considering just how highly developed this land is. I am also going to consider, some people asked, am I going to consider taking this province from Russia? And I am going to consider doing that when we go in and humiliate him and get some power projection. We could just use a Conquest CB, and I'm going to go ahead and start a spy network for that reason. But at the same time, it's not a priority, is it? It's going to benefit us economically, but it's not a priority in terms of world conquest or, one faith or forming Rome to actually do that. But I will consider it. Let's go ahead and tech up our military here because, unfortunately, a lot of nations around this region are roughly the same tech as us. Now, another war I can go to here quickly is Oman, who at the moment has no friends. So I'm going to go ahead and declare that war as well. But the big war that I really intend to commit to is going to be against the Spanish this episode. My fear is that it could take some time. We are going to go for a full annexation, and my fear is actually that if we're unlucky, he does have some land somewhere that has forts on it that we're not going to be able to reach because we have not discovered so many of the seas, and we may not be able to fully annex him. But regardless, it's probably going to be worth taking Iberia and being able to form the Roman Empire. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, I'm not declaring that war just so that our war exhaustion reduces that much faster. But we're going to go straight back to war. We also have 2 stacks out here in Asia. And we have a little bit, just the one province here. It's a very highly developed province worth of reconquest here. Unfortunately, though, it will be hard fought, this war. But if we're going to be at war, we might as well fight it. Wu is no longer a great power. Their great power is diminishing. I guess let's check some force limits of these guys out here, because I only have 2 stacks. So Delhi has 10k, that's nothing. The guy starts with A, I think. See, he's got 70k. We are ahead in tech. Yeah. Dude, I need a good discipline advisor, because we actually need our military points. Damn it, dude. So upsetting. I'm trying to roll. I should re-roll this one as well to try to get a higher ranked. At least allow me to be able to pay, you know, accepted culture, I mean. Speaking of accepted culture, guys, we're ahead in Diplo points despite integrating France, and I'm gonna go ahead and make some Greeks out here in areas that I intend to develop if we have an abundance of points available. But regardless, spreading Greek it's the small things that makes me feel real good. And then there's Wu, of course, as well. We'd be fighting all three, so we'd actually be outnumbered out here in the east. I reckon we could at least grab that core, though. So we're going to be fighting that at the same time. Okay, caught that rebel stack. So I did open and close the game, by the way, guys, and we can see that the French are moving at least. They have been exiled. But last episode they just went full potato, and it was extremely upsetting. We are going to have to piece this guy out one way or another. Oh, great. Great. I didn't know who that was. I know now. I guess that length of war is going to have to be what it is there. So let's get this bloody war started. If we're going for the full annexation, it's going to be length of war that allows us to get out of that bloody war with him. Because I don't see us getting to him. We actually could from here. Yep, we actually can get to him. Interesting. Losing prestige? That's no big deal for us. Alright, we actually can get to him by the looks of things. If I come here, get access through Yemen, we can walk onto the wasteland, and then we should be able to walk into that province because we're at war with him and we know he's there. So that's the plan. Little bit nervous about this war, but we just have to be smart about it. It's just that we're going to be outnumbered here. Wait, he's got another ally. Who, though? Oh. Okay. This is sketchy, dude, if we don't have the... So what I'm going to do is I'll just roll a rank 3 advisor. That way, hopefully, the discipline is rank 3 if it comes around. Yeah, I need to kind of wait, though, patiently, hoping that we get a... discipline advisor. That's going to be quite important. Also using our better general. Our better generals out there in that war is going to be quite important because we're going to be outnumbered. We do have a tech advantage, but I really want that discipline. We are currently using the discipline and manpower modifier here, which is important. Yeah, cool. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and check how much of the Spanish land do we have we discovered. You know, there's one thing that I wanted to do, which is increase autonomy here in this province. That cost us an absolutism, guys, but we get yearly absolutism. We're over the cap. That's just an effort to prevent the rebels from actually spawning there, because, yep, I don't have a navy on this side, and I can't get access with that nation currently. Okay, let's go ahead and check. So that's all of the Spanish here. anything on the mainland that's not a colony we want to actually take. So I'm wondering, if we don't get the full annexation, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we can't call that. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do a similar thing with Portugal. He's not going to have much remaining. We're going to take what is required to form Rome. And unfortunately, the... That's an option, eh? We can vassalize him and then integrate him. I don't think that way his... Yeah, cool. Yes, that's a good choice there. I don't think his... This way we, indirectly own his colonial nations. And I don't think they can declare on him without declaring on his overlord and become independent. So that's what we're going to try. See if we can vassalize the Spanish and integrate them at a later date. We're actually doing well on our Diplo points, and after France, guys, we're going to run out of things at this rate to integrate. We've got Ethiopia, but he's not actually that big, and I have no intention of integrating Ming. We are over 100% overextension currently. Not for long, hopefully. But we are suffering some of those bad events right now. Now, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get that 99% war score, guys, against the Spanish, but we'll certainly give it our best shot. Still no discipline. And we're now no longer over 100%, which is good. Really? Can I please catch with force march? Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when they really give you the run around the AI. He has access into Russia, but we appear to have caught him. And hopefully we will catch him out for good and destroy him. Composition's bad here because that was guys that we inherited combining. Now, I wanted to clear on Oman, but he does have some core here, which is going to prevent us from progressing on those cores. So I'm actually not going to do that just yet. Managed to catch this little Tabarstani dude out, which is good. The Spanish appear to be basically a no-show on Iberia. I could see on the minimap that there was no red dots. So his troops are somewhere. Dude, the Iberians, even France though, the colonial nations appear to be so derpy this patch, am I right? Like crazy derpy. Oh, I didn't consider that we need military access here as well. Good. Yeah. Access from him and we're good to go. There's still no discipline. God dang it. I should be drilling, guys. Yep. I should be drilling. Let's bloody do that. Something that I always forget. So this general being our property, our lands. God dang it, desert. Let's get off Let's get off desert into dry lands. I think we'll be okay there in terms of attrition. Yeah, we appear to be okay. Drill one of our armies. This guy's walking around. Yay, so we can make it all the way out there. His tech's genuinely bad. Just going for the separate piece on him, obviously. And hopefully we can get some nice wall score to show superiority. To really kind of demoralize the Spanish a bit more. And we're reaching the admin cap again, which is pretty awkward. But I'm happy to get this tech. Just trying to make it not so expensive. So bloody expensive. Okay, our ruler has died. Oh no, our air is so bad, and our legitimacy is bad as well. Really bad. We're gonna have to strengthen government because we're gonna go under our cap. I'm gonna focus my military points, guys, because we're still trying to complete quality ideas, and I'm really gonna be desperate for military points after this. Wow. That feels really bad. God dang it. We're actually under the admin cap now. Next month. So Syracuse, eh? That's a bloody province where I know where it is. Don't really have anybody to respond right now. Maybe the French will do it if I'm lucky. We don't have a good track record of them helping us out, do we? Let's go ahead and spend our prestige on disinheriting our heir. Because we do really well with prestige. And that heir is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Nobody likes him. Power projection is at 55. Russia appears to be expanding out in Asia, you know, with this I mean, I don't know, dude. He's rivaling the Timurids. Like, I'd like to see him smash the Timurids when we declared on him. He could certainly be doing more. He did a lot over in this region over the last couple episodes, which we didn't really notice in Manchuria. So that's pretty cool. It was owned by a Japanese tributary, this guy. And he's converting that up to Orthodox with his religious ideas, I'm sure. So that's excellent. Definitely feels good. So we can see the Spanish enthusiasm already diminishes big time. I think I just took this general, yeah. Alrighty, let's go utilize these troops to take out the rebels. I'll come back, siege all of this up, and then go out to the New World probably. Looks like the Spanish and their dominance over the New World, it could Holy I think this guy, this native wrecked our French colony. Look at that. Wow. Feels bad, man. We're doing pretty poorly in the New World, guys, and we're going to continue, unfortunately, to do fairly poorly. But if we can vassalize the Spanish and integrate him and inherit his colonial nations, then all of a sudden we'll be doing quite well. You know, Mexico, Colombia, not that big of a deal to fully annex. And certainly... Oh man, we're capped on our admin. I think the smartest thing to do is just develop a province. Here, encourage local development. Make Alexandria great again. Be cool to convert that to Greek, but come to think of it, I just developed it quite high. So, not really going to happen, I suggest. As soon as we finish coring this one up, assuming this guy has no allies, which he still doesn't, let's go in against Oman. Alrighty, let's check for our advisor again. Please be Turkish, yay! Woohoo! Finally! We need those military points badly, so jacking him all the way up. He costs 50 a month, man. That's the most expensive advisor I've ever had personally. But we are rich AF, so we can afford it. And here we go. Yet another war. So let's go for the separate piece of this guy. I think that's very achievable. Because this is quite a big war out here. But we eliminate that guy, then we eliminate like the 60k troops that he has. Be in much better shape. Ah, fort level 6. The pain. The pain is real. Okay, I can see his capital. Why don't we rush to his capital city? The French are coming to help us. Cool. Not that they are much help, but at least they're putting in the effort. Took out some rebels. I appreciate that. We have gotten to a point where I don't have to stress about our advisors too much, do I? Because we can just afford rank 5 of everything, I'm sure. Which is pretty cool. Alrighty. We're about to finish up coring up the land that we did take, and then we're going to convert it up very quickly, I'm sure. And we may find that our trading company is going to give us yet another merchant. That would be nice. France is 20% of the way integrated. And I'm hoping that if we really put some of the work in, by the time we integrate France, then hit that form the Roman Empire button at that stage. Yep, looks like we're doing very badly in terms of winning battles against the Spanish. But I do kind of plan to ultimately siege up every bloody province that he has, basically. Not too concerned about the fact that we're losing battles. I mean, it's not ideal by any stretch, but still. Cool, having taken that fort, we actually have access through to his capital, which should oh, no general there. That's unfortunate. Should result in us being able to separate peace Wu, and then moving on to fight the other dudes. Whatever. White peace? Whatever. That guy won't accept anything more than a white peace, but that's fine. We got him out, and that's what's important. I'm going to go ahead and cancel my military access as well. Yeah, so we need like 100 war score, 99 war score against the Spanish. That's pretty sketchy, man. Oh, there we go. Please have good average claim, better than nothing. Speaking of claim, let's strengthen our government, because we're... Well, either way, I need my absolutism to be higher. But I thought, oh, we'd get that disaster progressing. Apparently not, because we are overextended. I'm not sure why exactly that's the case. Might be such a late stage in the game or something. From my experience, if your legitimacy is really low and you're over, if you're taking big chunks of core, like over 50% overextension, then typically you're gutted, basically. Disaster progresses. I'm obviously lacking some kind of knowledge, though, because it's not happening right now. It might be our government type or something, I don't know. Typically, it seems to be more of an issue in the earlier stage of the game. Okay, let's claim this stuff just in case. If we're going to declare war on Russia, you know, we could always just take his land and not even humiliate. Just taking land directly from a rival does typically have a big impact on power projection. But let's claim up the ones I would want to dominate the Persian region. Now he's also fighting a war against this Indian. That's what I'm talking about. Do it, dude. I've got to say, guys, in terms of getting the one faith, like, boy, it's pretty sad that he rivaled us. Do you know what I mean? And no. Okay, I've got access at least. Why you do this? What a big faction. It's pretty sad that the Russians did end up rivaling us, even though I tried to be his friend. But boy, did our plans of feeding him and helping him out, boy, did they work out well. If you know what I'm saying. For him to be a self-autonomous, orthodox, expanding duder, I feel like they worked out really, really well. Which is pretty cool. Poor Ming. Ming's really feeling the pain. Okay, this guy's about to be separate peace though, I'm sure. Ah, oh, God, why are you sieging so fast? Stupid AI. I bet him though. So if we can just take that capital... This is so much work over this nice 26 development province, but my thought is kind of like, come on, please take it. Yes. My thought is kind of like, you know, we've got nothing better to do out here in the east. We might as well be doing this, you know, while we fight other wars anyway. Alright, so we don't have to, theoretically, I imagine we don't have to actually peace out the other dudes. Just go take his fort, his capital, siege him up, his enthusiasm will be lower, and he'll be dead as a dodo, I reckon. I'll be reckoning he'd be dead as a dodo. Oman looks completely peace outable to me. Cool, and this guy's walking off outside of our territory. Make sure that we have a general though, just in case he walks back in. And it's time to go hit up the New World. It's going to be all about Hispaniola for now. But we've got another navy. I don't actually know why that's just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Spending our sailors. Let's go pick up another stack and we'll send him down to... yeah, I guess Brazil. Yep. Definitely want to be winning some battles. Hopefully the show superiority is recoverable. Not sure if it is, honestly, but hopefully it is. Oh, no, he's going to make it in. Oh, no! I wonder if we'll make it. Barely did. That was so close. Okay, that's going to give us ticking war score if we can take that province. Okay, we're just barely staying ahead of spending our admin, but that is actually the last war in order to spend our admin that we actually have declared until the Spanish, you know, we take victory over them, but it's going to be quite hard. It's going to be a little while before we get this victory over the Spanish because we're trying to effectively 100% them. The good news is though that this tech is about to cost +5, and I'd be willing to spend our points there at +5 to pick up that admin efficiency. I'm wondering also, I know we've been at war with these guys recently, but like our truce comes up here shortly for just that one cheeky province. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I totally don't have enough generals. This is driving me nuts. Trying to raise our maximum absolutism some more. I could probably do a royal marriage now. Oh, yep, let's do it. That's not going to cost me legitimacy. So that increases our legitimacy gain by doing that royal marriage. Do I have a royal marriage with Ming after our dude died? Apparently not. I think that might cost us legitimacy though, and if it does, I'm not going to bother. Not now. He does have a lot of liberty desire. That's probably our best general available to fight this rebel stack. And then after we win that battle, that will be freed up. Nice. So let's go ahead and equip this general, which is one of our better generals. And go take these out to get some more score in the New World. Yep. So we're definitely in this for the long haul. Somewhere there are some troops which I want to get some war score off of. But it's just sieging up like his whole bloody country. Theoretically, guys, even if you use the CB, if you 100% them like siege up every one of their provinces, then they're done, you know? It's just that simple. Did I misclick? God dang it. Go to the right province, you noob. Let's not forget about our navy. So, up to 43 influence in Persia. Sick. Let's look at our trade income. Wow. Almost 280. That's beauty, mate. Beautiful, mate. This guy's not doing much. He was our dude who was fighting the African. I think we just got a buff for infantry combat ability. Which I skipped through. Okay. We got our claims against the Russians, which we're probably going to use for power projection shortly. And let's improve our relations with Ethiopia because they're quite low for a subject that we do intend to integrate. And I should be adding these. No, you know what? Let's just mass add it via this. I'm just going to convert everything and then mass add it because I can't be bothered doing that. It won't take us long to literally convert everything we can. A little bit worried about our naval attrition there, so try to sort that out by making an actual occupation. Okay, we got our second war score now against the Asian, and if we can just get a little bit of you know, his forts, demoralize him a little bit. He's already medium, so we just need to be above 10 war score and have a fort, and we're probably good to go there. On the old peace offer. Why only now? Oh, Hejaz is up and running. I see. It said we lost Defender of the Faith against Yemen, gained it against him. Sweet. This is a place that we can spend some admin real quick. Let's do that. Before I forget about these units, let's send them on to Brazil. Take the Brazilian capital. Speaking of taking capitals, we have taken this already. Let's move out to go... I'm going to leave a little stack here to siege. But let's move out to go hit this guy up. Oh, he moved. The bugger. Should have killed him when I had the chance. To try to get some more score. I'm going to assume that he's on here. This is Cuba, isn't it, guys? One of them's Cuba. But I'm just ignorant. And I'm going to assume he's on here. Either way, send a little stack around sieging up the lands. For whatever they're worth, like half a point. And that will give us CB against Yemen again, which we could probably take. I'd have no issue doing that, going straight into war against him. This is at increased 5 cost. I'd be perfectly willing to do that. Strengthen our government again. We're almost at 100. Dude, such a shame that our legitimacy was so bad. Spending all our military points, dude. I'm gonna start falling behind quite badly in military. But yeah, with our 6 in admin and our advisors, like, definitely the right call is to focus on military points, in my opinion. With our only having 1 in military, be pretty nice once our heir comes of age because of how much of a badass he is. And we're just about ready to piece this dude out for the one little cheeky Ming Corps. Well, oh shoot, I lost the battle. Where was it? I should have went to location. Oh no, it costed me points as well. War score, I mean. Oh no. Feels bad, man. Oh my goodness, we stack wiped him. That feels bad, man. My composition's pretty jacked up there. But what really feels bad is I think we're so far behind in winning battles that we don't get war score from. We get war score from winning battles still, but we don't get show superiority. We're like in the negative. I still have faith though that we'll get there. Okay, we're capped on our admin. Let's tech up. Where's this guy's capital? Oh, it's right there. I see it. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to end the episode. But what I'm going to do... Yay! There's some dudes here. Maybe they were there, but I just couldn't see them. Let's go get some war score here. I'm going to do... Just before we end the episode, I'm going to check to see... if we can fully annex Iberia. And if we can, that's a good way to kind of determine whether we're going to win the war or not, ultimately. Ah, rebels. Hopefully the French go deal with those, because I don't really have anything available at the moment. So, if we do this... Yeah. Yep, I think we're going to win this war. And actually vassalize him, which is going to be real good, because we're going to, I think, we're going to inherit all of his colonies if we actually vassalize him. Still none. Brutal. Wait, that was Navy. Let's go. Give me some hope that it's going to be easier than it needs to be. I want to see it move in our direction after this battle. Wow, we took his capital really quick here. Now I saw he had some troops around this region. Let's try to catch them out as well. Feels bad, man, but we're getting there. We're getting some war score. It's so bad. Like, we're so behind. Never give up, though. Go for these battles which give us war score. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We'll take that, and we'll vassalize him. Life's going to be good. For real, life's going to be good. Let's do this in the meantime. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It is what it is. Continuing on. And our truce is up here. Sweet. So let's take this big amount of reconquest next episode before the Russians gobble everything up out here in Asia. Looking forward to that one. And I hope you guys are enjoying. I'll see you next episode. Look how pink the North America is, by the way.